No, no, no. I'll get it.
Are you gonna put it back there? Yeah. I think
And,
that look better.
I mean,
That needs to go the other way though.
here's what I think.
Right.
I think that's a hazard for you to trip on
Then take it back over there.
because you see that corner edge.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to take one little oops, hitting that corner for you to throw off
Then take
balance.
it back over there. You're right.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I agree with you. Now I gotta put it all back.
That's part of it. Oh shit. Oh my lord. Hey, Spunky. What's going on, Spunkmeister? Oh goodness. He's waiting for me. I got my other phone today because I don't know. My main phone was having connection issues today. Is either that or they was having connection issues. The ones that I was watching today, I don't know, but we'll see how this one does. I don't know. This one's usually a good one, but this one's been having last few days. I don't know how fishing is going to be because see there it goes right there. That's what I'm talking about. It done. It done messed up, didn't it? How's it doing now? Is it messed up now? It'll probably mess up again, I'm sure. I got full service, full Wi-Fi, full everything, and it's still saying my live stream is getting unconnected. All right, cool. Going on, Wobbles? Weeble Wobble. I might not catch much because I mean this daggone thing is this. Huh, the waterway looks kind of dead. Coming in from Rivers. He said hello and good luck. Was Rivers fishing or what was he doing? He must have came in after I got off work. He was last night, or was it last? See, there it is again. It just went off again. Starting at his fishing calendar, trying not to open it, just chatting. Nah, gotcha. Let's see. We got a lot of cloud issue today. Like It's been really cloudy. I don't know if that's messing up service or not, but I can't even say that. I'm in Florida. Florida sucks with with phone service and stuff. I don't know. Phone service around here eats crayons too. Probably why we get along so well. Had to come in and drop a like. You know how it goes. Oh yeah, Daniel, I appreciate it. Every state has its. Oh yeah, pretty much. There's something jumping out there. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's. I don't know what it is, but I mean, it's just. I don't think we're going to catch many fish because it's not. I mean, the water just looks dead. I don't see no jumping. I don't see no activity. I don't smell no fish. Looks like they done RUNNOFT. Let's go down here and try this side. For whatever reason, when I throw food out, seems like they all concentrate down here. So let's see. Billigins, yeah, I watch him too. I forgot where he's from. I think he's Pennsylvania too, right? Billigins? Ain't he Pennsylvania? I know Rivers is Pennsylvania. Skeeter is Pennsylvania. All things Fins or something. He's Pennsylvania. What's going on, Robbie? Another Florida fella right there. Oh, my memory ain't so great, Robbie. Well, did you say you was from like up there on the West Coast? Stacy? No. Stacy's in Indiana. I know where Stacy is. He's up there. He was up. Yeah, he's like central Indiana. That's right. That's it. Old Town side. Yep. Yep. You're right. Hey, Robbie, I'm glad you came in here, buddy. So, the sturgeon up there on the Swanee River. I talked to my buddy today that lives in Old Town, and I told him, I was like, hey, have you went out there and went fishing any? And he went, no, I ain't went fishing none. I was like, we need to go get together and do some of this sturgeon fishing up there. Now, I know it's illegal to keep them, but can you legally fish for them? I mean, basically, all you're doing is just fishing the bottom with catfish stuff. And when is a good time to do it? Are they a year-round fish or are they a seasonal fish like most of these fish around here? You don't know? Hmm. I don't either. I need Paul to come in the chat. Summertime. That's what he said. Okay, summer. Okay, so I don't know part as far as knowing if it's legal to fish for them, but summertime best. That's what he said. Summertime. I didn't know sturgeon. I thought they was pretty much year round, but hell, what do I know? You're correct, and I know you can't keep them. Yeah, I know you can't keep them. I do know that you can't keep them. I don't think anywhere, because we've caught them up in the Ohio River up there in Kentucky when I used to live up there. Yeah, yeah, I saw him earlier, and I don't know. Hell, we was bouncing around chat to chat to chat to chat to stream all day today. I did a little new do nothing stream because I was bored. Shit, what was it, 7, 8 o'clock this morning? Nobody was on, and I was like, golly, man. I said, hell with it. I'm just gonna go live for the hell of it. Yeah, yeah. I asked him if he has seen any jump up there, and he said he ain't seen nothing jump. Now, when I was there in, when was that? June. I was up there in June delivering some fertilizer, and I stopped by his house, and we went down there, scrolled around down through the boat ramp there, and oh my gosh, dude, it was like dancing on the water, completely out of the water. And I was like, dude, I would love this. And yeah, so that makes sense. What up, Grumpy? I'm having a slow day. This cold front come down and shut them down. Summertime's when they jump. Okay, all right, yep. I mean, they was just dancing on the water. I've seen some sturgeon jump, but it isn't often, that's for sure. I've seen more paddlefish, weirdly, than sturgeon, but we get a lot near the dams. Yeah, yeah, we had yeah, we got spoonbill up in Kentucky, and used to snag for them down in the, which I mean that's the only way you can catch them, but snag for them down at Kentucky Dam, Kentucky Lake. But hell, there was so many Asian carp, it killed the food supply for the spoonbill, and they pretty much disappeared. So, you know what I did? I snagged an Asian carp. You catch 50 of those a night snagging, but I flayed those out. But I would put them on the grill, skin side down, leave the skin side on them. Their meat was as white as a white T-shirt, and they was just as delicious. Believe it or not. And after I found out they was good, it was game on, baby. No, they don't bite no hook. Mm-mm. No, they eat the plankton and of course you know the moss and all that stuff. You fish for whiting. Who's that, Robbie? Oh, okay. All right. So you're scrolling the beaches then, up around the edges. Now, what I've seen people do that, but only certain times of the year. And since I'm not a ocean saltwater beach fisherman, what's the best time of the year to do whiting? And what bait? I mean, I know they got I know they got them saltwater strips from Gulp that you can get from Walmart that I see a lot of people uses, but I don't know. When it comes to saltwater, dude, I just know the basic: sinker, hook, live shrimp. That's it. Period. End of story. Anything else? That is not on my record. What's going on, Grumpy Bass? Squid. Okay. All right. Well, the Gulp has squid strips. That's what I see a lot of people use. But You talking about actual squid? Little pieces, I assume, because they're small fish. No, the pier. Yep, yep. That's where I see people fishing at, off the pier, but they're on the banks. They're like right on the bank, and yeah, and you can actually see them run the bank line. Pretty cool, actually. Cheer Bear, how you doing? Okay, I'm doing good, Grumpy. Really am. Grumpy Bass, Grumpy Orca. Huh. Well, there we go. So we'll just call you Bass, and we'll call the other guy Grumpy or Orca. There's too many grumpies in here. Don't be grumpy. Be happy. Now, I don't know. Down here in South Florida, we don't have these things called waxworms. I've used waxworms in Kentucky. So I had to order these from Minnesota to get shipped down here 2 day shipping. And I've tried to get a couple of bait shops down here to carry them. They said they don't sell enough of them. Well, here's the thing. We have a lot of northerners that come down here to fish, and they all know about waxworms. Walmart sells them where? My Walmart don't sell them. My Walmart sells mealworms, but not waxworms. Okay. Orca, Grumpy, Bass, Grumpy. It's too damn confusing. I got to where I'm calling Orca Jersey. What up, Jersey? Jersey's in the house. So, Robbie, are you sure your Walmart over there sells waxworms? I know the brand of mealworms comes in from DPF bait. Yeah, DPF. Okay. That's weird because maybe they haven't made it this far south. I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I know they sell mealworms here and red worms and night crawlers and that stuff, but this one here don't sell waxworms. So maybe they did one time, but they were just losing so much because they're not cheap. Yeah, Daniel, you're right because you're up north. And see, we have leeches down here, but it's just them. They're super small leeches. When I do catch a turtle, I try to pick the leeches off, but I mean, literally, they're the half size of my pinky nail. They're super duper small. But them regular northern water leeches and mud leeches, I just wonder what the fish would do with them down here. And golly, I don't imagine how many fish you could catch on one leech. Holy shit, dude. What up, Dave? How you doing? Catfish Chris, my dog. Y'all need to check out Catfish Chris. He makes some killer fish formula. He makes dip bait for catfish. Y'all need to check him out. Matter of fact, I need to read what he says. Hang on. Just bought 10 pounds of wax worms for making a new attractant. Got the crawfish ready to go. Give me about 2 weeks and I'll have you a wax worm. Did you formulate it to where it was like we was talking about earlier in the year? What's up, Remington? How you doing, brother? So everybody check out Catfish Chris. He makes some very good fish formulas, and we're testing product, we're doing feedback. We're He is a very, very, very genuine guy. I have much respect for that man. And he ain't gonna bullshit you either. If he says he means it. He ain't gonna give you none of them fishing stories either. Hey Chris, what'd you catch? He's gonna be like, I ain't catch nothing. This sucked. Hey Chris, what'd you catch? I caught 10 or 12, 15 or 20. I caught a 5 pound shark, 5 foot shark. You catch my drift. It came from the north, Daniel. Oh no, hang on a minute. That's Daniel. He's in Nebraska. Well, I mean, Leeches is up north. Something smells like shit. Excuse my French, but I am. I don't have no. You know what? The wind's blowing this way. I bet you it's that cow pasture at the end of my road. Goodness gracious. Yep, got a thicker version and made 3 types: water based, oil based, and wax based. Hell yes. It's all prototype phrase right now. I'll get squared away. Some tests. Appreciate the kind words. Hey man, I am about out of the crawfish stuff because they absolutely destroy that scent right there. That crawfish, it's the best. Chris, I'll tell you how good it is. We went to the oh damn, I missed him. A guy named Garrett that used to fish my pay lake up there in Kentucky. They came down, him and his wife, and we was out there in the Everglades fishing, and I was using some of that crawfish formula, and so was they. I put it on the red worms actually, and we ended up catching 150 of those Mayan cichlids and bluegill, and Oscar caught a catfish, caught a bass, caught a peacock bass, but that was on a crankbait. I didn't have no formula on that, and they actually annihilated. They love that stuff. Something about that scent. I don't know what that is, but it was great. Did I cut a silent one? No. If it smells like this, what I'm smelling, that would be deadly. Oh, damn, Daniel. That's crazy. Well, we went out Saturday morning down to Everglades and done pretty daggone good down there. And then went out Saturday night, fished on the pontoon under the lights. And we started out kind of out in the lake. And
we didn't do no good there. We actually stayed too long, but we moved back in the canal off of the main lake, and we ended up catching 37 crappie. Oh yeah, man, the Everglades was great. And I actually got my bass boat back on a Friday. Actually, the day that they came down is when I got my pontoon back, which was perfect timing to take them out Saturday. Yeah, it was a great day. They had a trip. You couldn't ask for better weather. Wind held out. It was nice. I mean, hell, they was only down for a day, really, a good day of fishing. So we was up and at it for 20 hours. Little breaks in between. Travel back to go back out to, yeah. But 2 o'clock that morning, man, I had enough. They had enough. And then Sunday we had to clean them all. Oh my Lord. Yeah, Robbie ended up being my lower unit. So we slapped a used lower unit on there. $1,000 later, I was fishing. So you know what boat stands for, don't you? Bust out another 1,000. He made that come true. I was so happy. I jumped in joy. We ate good that night for sure. And then the other bags he took home with him. Because oh my God, I got one. I got a little one. They're so resilient. Nope. Is my bird still here? Oh, there he is. What up, bud? Okay. He's the only one here. The other one's covered up in a blanket. No, I have not. You talking about the one in which one you talking about, Robbie? Which gator are you talking about? Jason J, what's going on, fella? We're just trying to catch a fish in the back of the canal, but the weather turned funky, and here we are. Ain't catching jack butter. In the video the other day. There's a fish, little one. Hey, look at this, guys. We got a wild golden shiner. They're starting to make a comeback, thank goodness. He's going to go back in so he can grow or get ate by a bass, one of the two. In the canal. Oh, when I was out in Orange Grove, is that the one you're talking about? That's the only one I remember. I was out in Orange Grove and I was like, I'm just at the Orange Grove pumping fertilizer. Oh, what is this? There's Mr. Crocodile Alligator. Talking about that one? Okay. No, I'll let him have his piece. I ain't gonna mess with them on the Orange Grove. Because they get too comfortable hearing the tractors and everything, and they don't move for nothing. They get very, very comfortable. What's the bait today? I'm using wax worms, Daniel. Wax worms is the bait today. Basically, I just know fishing's gonna suck, and I ain't even gonna mess with all the bread because it would just sit there too long and dissolve. So I'm using something I can just reel up and throw back out multiple times. Villigan and Rivers were curious. Yep. I've told them. I've told River. I know I've told Rivers, dude, you need to get some wax worms and tip that jig when you're fishing for crappie with wax worms. It just adds flavor and a little bit of color. Well, there you go. Now Villigans, I haven't said him because he hasn't been in on none of my live streams. He fly fishes a lot too, and he uses red worms out in the stream, creek. Yep, for sure. But I missed that one. I know Rivers knows because I've done told him, but Rivers comes in here sometimes and says hi, gives me a like, and skibby on out. There's one. There's another little one. That's another damn shiner. No, it ain't. That's a bluegill. Boy, that's a small one there. Goodness gracious. Book up. Yeah, I've got 2 fly rods. I try to throw a fly rod, I wrap it around my neck 50 times. Hey, it makes for a funny video, that's for sure. I am not going to attempt it. That would be hilarious. I'd probably end up wrapping it so much I'd throw my pole and throw myself in the water, you feel me? That would be great. Also use vanilla extract. Oh yeah. See, we used to catfish up in Kentucky. I had that pay lake, and dude, we experimented with so much crap. If Catfish Chris is in here, he'll tell you. I mean, thousands of dollars of experimenting different stuff to find that magic bait that works. It was insane. But that guy right there has got some stuff that is pretty damn magical. What up, Villigan? We were talking about you, man. Was your ears burning or what? I want to try hot sauce. You know, Robbie, it's funny. So for catfish, what I used to do back in the summertime is I would take catfish, not catfish, but chicken breast, chunk it up in small pieces, maybe thumbnail size, and soak it in regular mustard and a little hot sauce. And they used to wear that out. Now we're talking now, well, you'll be fishing wild catfish out in the rivers and lakes. They'll smoke that stuff. They will absolutely smoke it. Nose was twitching. Oh yeah, hell yeah. So we was talking about bait and stuff. What I'm using right now is wax worms. And I forgot where you're from. I think you're from Pennsylvania, so I know y'all have wax worms up there. It's a northern bait. I got to order them from Minnesota down here in Florida. At one of the suppliers I used to get my bait from. They still let me have it for my cost, so there it is. I mean, these things are tiny, bro. Like, I don't even know how I'm hooking these things for real. But yeah, wax worms. Focus, focus, focus. South Carolina, close though. Okay. My bad. And I can't remember where everybody's from. I ate crayons when I was younger. And color not discriminate. I love them all. Oh, snap. Always chasing. Yeah, man. Always chasing something. I mean, it's what it is. But yeah, Villigan, wax worms, man, especially in your streams and stuff that you fish, the little bluegill and the trout and stuff like that, they love these wax worms. Just look like, just little larvae. They come in wood. I don't know why the wood, because all wax worms is a wax worms slash what they call bee moth is the actual word for them. I don't know why they call them wax worms, but they're bee moths, and they get in beehives. Why they're in wood, I don't know, but it's just a little grub worm. Look like a maggot. You have to try them. They are killer bait. Killer bait. Tell them, Chris. Wax worms is the schnizzle. What up, John? How you doing? Panfish loves wax worms. Trout loves wax worms. Catfish loves wax. I mean, just about anything. I wouldn't go as far as salmon or, your panfish, your smaller fish. They love that because it's a larvae, it's a bug, it's that kind of thing. Good deal, man. I'm glad you're doing good. Best panfish bait you can throw, and just yes, absolutely. Now, depending on your bait shops, they can be kind of pricey. I think did something pick that up? No, I didn't. So for a box of 250 worms, I pay. I'm not going to tell you what I pay just because. Well, I'll tell you what I pay because nobody else is going to sell them to you. That way, I get them shipped, and I pay $10 a box, and that's for 2 days shipping UPS. So now in your bait shops, you're going to pay about anywhere from $15 to $22 per 250 box. And some bait shops is cheaper, some's more expensive, but that's kind of about the norm. Yep. Yeah, it's a pretty good price. I see 30 red worms here. We get them, we pay $5 down here. So I see a lot of times your wax worms, they also do they do a 30 count box. Not a whole lot of shops sells them at 250 count box, but more sells them like a 30 count for like I don't know. I don't even know what a 30 count box is nowadays. $4 or $5, $3, $3.75, $3.79. You might be able to get them at Walmart up there where y'all are at. Just go back there in the Walmart bait section and check out their cooler where the worms are. I don't have them down here, but I know they do have them. They do carry them. They'll be in there with the wax worms. What's up, Garrett? See, there's my dog right there. They're the ones that came down this weekend. We were just talking about you, G. We were just talking about you, brother. It was an epic weekend. And y'all had perfect weather. Now look at this shit. It's 50 some degrees. It's cloudy. It's nasty. It's windy. All right, Spunky. We'll see you, brother. Catch you on the flip side. Catching little bitty fish. They just, yeah, you hit it at a good time. I should have fed him to the bird. He shook his head like, dude, what the hell? That's my size, man. But yeah, I'm ecstatic. I'm glad y'all had a really good vacation, dude. Really am. It was short-lived, but it was great-lived. It was a very good weather, and that's what I worry about more than anything was the weather, because nothing sucks worse than having just a short period and having shitty weather. We dropped down to 50, what was it this morning? 53 degrees. Yeah, she smoked that ass. That's right. She gave us all a run for our money. Run for our money. SWC's in the house. Another, my neighbor, native down here in South Florida. We're gonna get together one day. We gonna get together. We ended up with 37 crappie Saturday night, SWC. Just to let you know, they was in the canal. We went out in the lake, and we didn't catch jack nothing that night. So we trolled back on into the canal, and we didn't throw many shorts back. And we was catching some toads. Garrett to tell you. See you, man. I'm headed in work. Okay. I just wanted to pop in and say hi. Hey, man, you're welcome anytime. Oh, this cold front, though. This cold this week's gonna bring them crappie on in thick. But it's making my evening catches suck. These fish ain't doing nothing. Hey, Jim. How are you doing? They was some good ones. Come on, fish. I ain't caught a decent bluegill yet. What if I throw some food out there if they'll show up? I bet they will. They might not, though. They might be just hibernating. Chaos still reigns, though. Damn it. I know the feeling sometimes. Hey, Ron, no mosquitoes. Absolutely. Well, you know, it ain't got dusk yet. I don't think there's such thing as no mosquitoes. We'll find out. Kind of getting time for them. I know there ain't no fish. The army will show up. I don't see many bugs right now. I don't mean much. The wind's calming down. I went out there Friday night, took the other guys out, went down to the river, and we didn't catch nothing. We caught 5 crappie and I don't know, 5 or 6 crappie and 5 catfish or something like that. But I hear some guys catching them out there and some guys ain't. And I was one of them guys that wasn't. They're starting to get up in the weeds though. It would be jig on. I got a fish. I actually got a good fish. Hey, look at there. Caught a bluegill. Wow, he must be lost. Bulldog creamy carbonara noodles for supper with leftover stir fry and some soft boiled eggs with honey ham, green onions, mushrooms, and some furry cake. The hell is furry cake, dude? You know, kind of sounds like what these people's into nowadays. You know, dress up as a furry. I don't want no furry cake. It seems weird. You gonna turn me into a furry? What the hell? Oh God. Let's go back over. I'll take my worms with me. Let's go back over here and see if there's another one. I got my Christmas lights, y'all. They're on. There's the tree. They're on. Ho, ho, ho. I got them on the seawall. Merry Fishmas. Furry caca. Cock. What the fuck? Alright, sure. Hey man, I'll take your word for it. I'll try it. I don't give a damn. I can't pronounce it, but I'll try it. Furry caca. kake. Whatever. I ain't even gonna try no more. I'm done. It's over. It's the seaweed and sesame seed seasoning. Okay. Awesome. Yes, sir. Kake is exactly how to pronounce the end. All right. Furry kake. For furry. All right. Nailed it. Awesome. I knew I'd get it right sooner or later. Kaka, kaka, for kaka, for kaka, kikaki, kaki, for kaki. I can't do no Chinese language. I got another little one. They're tiny ones. Like, these are babies. I love sushi. Sushi is awesome. I used to hate it. Now, I love it. Boink. I couldn't get past the seaweed wrap when I used to eat it, like a long time ago when I was a kid. But now I don't even taste any kind of seaweed flavor at all. Like, yeah, I pretty much like it all. Oh yeah, man. Dude, I've got like 2 or 3 herons. I've got 2 wood storks. One that shows up all the time. He's not here because he's cold. I got a whole yard full of friggin' petting zoo birds. They all fight each other over fish. But when this little cold thing came in, they ain't doing shit. They're just chilling. Absolutely nothing. Yeah, those seeds and seasoning on. Okay. Hell, I thought the seeds on top of sushi was like chia seeds. Yeah, that's it. Chia seeds. Dude, I got some real world star gangster birds around here for real. Like they be beaking each other and swatting each other and smacking each other with their. Oh, it's a show sometimes. I got pelicans now showed up when I'm out here cleaning a bunch of fish. That was on the live the other day when I was cleaning all those fish. It was crazy. Yeah, I thought, yeah, chia seeds. That's right. I thought that's what they was. I'm about to go in there and get my bowl of food, the fish food, and throw it out here and see what's up. See what comes up to the top of the water. Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready to do that? I didn't bring it with me. I just figured I'd come down here and do that. No, it's sesame seeds with seaweed and seasonings. It's mostly MSG, which is just it's just umami, which is fancy for taste of the ocean. Dude, that's too scientific for me. I'm just on the eating end of it. I'm on the business end. That's all I'm at. Oh, mammy. That's right. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. All right, I had enough of this shit. Let's go up there and get the food and see if I'm going to get embarrassed or if there are actually just not many fish here. Take that off, put that on there. Just take my worms up there. Go get my food. I got a long walk. Oh, Lord, it's going to kill me. All right. I'm here. Let's get my stuff. I got my chow, my Purina game fish chow, baby, and I haven't opened that yet. Scratching grains. It's corn and wheat. I'm not going to put too much food in there because in case they don't come up, I don't want to waste. Time to eat. Catch you later. All right, Jim, brother. We'll see you, my man. No frills, matey. How you doing? I'm just getting ready to feed the fish, see if anything comes up. Walk on down the canal here and down the seawall. See what's happening. I'm quite embarrassed. Holy shit. Do you see that? Like, bro. I know y'all can hear that. Oh my gosh. I'm embarrassed. They didn't want the worms. Maybe I should have used the bread, huh? I should have used the bread. Something big jumped over there. Gotta keep them guessing. They kept me guessing. That's for damn sure. Damn, here I was thinking, oh, they just ain't biting. It's too cold for them. No, they was down there looking at me laughing. Ha 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 ha. You can't catch me. I know what's about to come, baby. You about to feed us some good. We don't want that stinking worm. Damn bougie ass fish. I swear. Smell like man, it just smells like dog doo-doo. There ain't no dogs around here except for way down on the other end of the canal. Like that's like you know how you step in dog doo-doo and you got it in your truck, you're traveling, and you're like, what the hell is that? Where'd I get that at? That's what I got going on right now. Like, where the hell's that? I mean, where? That's bad. I notice when you switch baits day to day, they seem like they forget, hey, if I bite this, I get abducted. Hey, that's a good point. That's why I switched to the worms today. They sure the hell didn't want that. I ain't used those in a while here. Might be herring doo-doo. Well, it's pretty damn potent, that's for sure. Ugh. Skeeters is out. Robbie, you lied to me. You lied. Skeeters is out. There's a beaming red light just flying in the sky. Like, that's it. Red. Red on red. Oh, that's a helicopter. I hear it now. Stupid fish. Yeah, true enough. I mean, that is absolutely ratchet. That is some ratchet doo-doo smell. How's the picture quality, guys, through the live stream that was in here? Did the picture stay good even when I went up to the garage, or I'm tweaking some stuff, so I need some feedback. I'm trying to figure things out so I can have a clear picture the whole time. Still all right. That's cool. Hey, what you cook with crappie? Let's see here. My wife can make some killer chowder with crappie fillets. Crappie chowder. I air fry a lot of it. Of course, deep fry, you bake crappie. A lot of people I know, they take crappie and make sushi out of it. I'm not going to do that, but they make sushi out of crappie. Crappie with biscuits. Crappie and cheese biscuits. That would be interesting. Maybe croissants. Some crappie croissants. Might be getting somewhere. Crappie croissants. Hell yeah. With bell peppers. Might as well just do the Holy Trinity. Gotta have some onion in there. Can't go without the onion. Well, sounds like they ate pretty damn good. There's some more lights down there. They got their lit up in the back. Unfinished pork chops with stewed rice. You know what? We're having pork chops tonight, as a matter of fact. And I got, we got leftover some kind of chicken casserole she made last night. Got leftover that. Use that as a side. Some pork chops and I have some pickled mushrooms. I love stewed tomatoes, okra, corn. I like food. There's not much I don't like. I don't really care for asparagus. However, if it's baked in the oven with some Parmesan cheese, a little garlic, some butter, I could get down with some asparagus. I like spinach, but not in a can. It's got to be fresh, either raw or cooked. Yeah, there's really not a hell of a whole lot I don't like. I'm not real picky. Pickled eggs, yeah. They one place down here sells pickled quail eggs like they did in Kentucky, and I found them down here, and they're expensive, dude. They're like $25 a jar. Stuffed tomatoes, stuffed green peppers, yeah, stuffed tomatoes. Explain that. I've honestly never heard of stuffed tomatoes. God, I got a garage full of shenanigans. Ward's Supermarket. We definitely don't have a Ward's down here. Stuffed tomatoes. That sounds interesting. For sure. I like tomatoes. I like stewed tomatoes. Why not? Why not? Let's see. Stuffed tomatoes is more breakfast, but we eat it for dinner. It's just stuffed with eggs, ham, bacon, anything you'd put in an omelet, and also however you. Shit's awesome. And cut them in half. All right, cool. Yep. Yeah. Huh. Now, do you bake the tomato after you stuff it? I'm assuming you do. I mean, you would almost have to. You cook your stuff first, then you stuff the tomato, and then stick it in the oven. That's the way I'm taking it. It's what I can picture anyway. Yes, sir. Yep, that's about the only way I could think of. Hell yeah. We might get down and dirty on some stuffed tomatoes. AKA country boy language, maters. Not tomatoes. We call them maters around here, feller. What the hell? Man, you know what? Damn mosquitoes just came in here with me. Not just everything into the tomatoes, then bake it. Yeah, I got you. What? Boy, if this knife ain't dull as my. Oh. I'm gonna have to redo this because I'm getting ready for my nighttime crappie fishing here soon. Yeah, I'm gonna have to redo that because that ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work right there, right there. Stupid autocorrect. Lemon pinch, okay. I see it. Basically make an omelet and 2 tomato and add extra cheese and some lemon pepper is also good. But hotel sauce. Man, that hotel sauce ain't nothing better. I put that snow on everything. Hotel sauce is the bomb. Gotta be like Motel 6, man. We'll leave the light on for you. We're gonna light your ass up later on. The fart knocker is going on? Like, this bead is way too big. The hole's too big. Damn it. We got problems, Captain Houston. We got problems. Man, that's a big hole. It's a big bitch. I'm gonna have to redo that before I go back out, because that would just piss me off and I start cussing and all kinds of stuff. That's right. Daniel's now. Got it. All right, Robbie. We'll see you, brother. I'll holler at you later. I'm getting ready to go in and get me something to eat because I'm getting fat and hungry too. It's kind of one of them magical moments that it's time to eat. So hey, man, everybody, peace out. Sorry I didn't catch more fish. They tricked me. Maybe tomorrow if I get back in time. I wonder if they'll eat bread. Let's get down and dirty with it tomorrow, maybe, hopefully. We'll see y'all, everybody. Have a good night.